Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss another important topic, that is apiculture. Apiculture, what do you understand by apiculture? It is honey extraction, right? Honey extraction. Apiculture. What is apiculture? Apiculture is the art of rearing honeybees for the extraction of honey. Apiary is an area where the large number of beehives can be placed. Apiarist is a person who performs apiculture. This is general knowledge. Uh, you can remember if you want to, it's up to you. Species of bees reared commonly through apiculture are Apis dorsata, Apis indica, Apis mellifera, and Apis florea. Apis dorsata, sorry, Apis dorsata is the rock bee, which is large in size, maximum honey forming. Apis indica is the Indian bee, which is small in size, produces small amount of honey, which is mostly used, right? Apis mellifera is the European bee, very sweet honey, but very small amount, which has a sting apparatus, also very small. Apis florea, there's no such information regarding this. Now let's understand the life cycle of a bee. First, the queen comes, lays its egg into the brood cell. Egg lay हो गया. After that, uh, egg hatches into larva. Hatched, the worker bee comes and feeds on this larva. Okay, larva reaches to its full growth. Then the worker sees and caps the brood cell. Okay, larva spurts into larva spurts the cocoon. Outside covering is the cocoon. Spurts and become into pupa. Okay, adult bee leaves this as it become mature. It opens this cell and leaves the cell. Hope you got it. Now let's move to the next topic. Fertilization in honeybee. It is such an interesting and important topic. I hope you might be knowing it, but still we'll discuss this. Male bee in honeybee is usually haploid, whereas the queen bee or the female bee is the of diploid nature. So let's see. Male bee undergoes mitosis, forms the sperm cell, okay, and then undergo and queen bee also undergo meiosis, form the cells which are haploid. If it if this cell undergoes fertilization with the male bee cells, that is the sperm cells, then it undergoes fertilization. It can form two types, that is worker female or the queen female. Worker female is sterile in nature. The queen bee is fertile, right? Honey. The worker bee feeds on honey and the queen bee feeds on royal jelly. Okay. Whereas if there's no fertilization occurring, that is parthenogenesis, then it becomes into drone. Drone is male honeybee, that is haploid. Okay. Parthenogenesis result into drone or sterile or unfertile male honeybee. Hope it is clear. Now let's move to the next slide. This is drone, this is queen, and this is worker. There's some differences in the structure, not much, but some. In worker and in queen bee, there's difference between the wings position. It is in the thorax region and it is in the below thorax region. मतलब late thorax region, right? And also this apparatus is somewhat different and drone is a bit more different than both of them. Now let's move to the next slide. Honey production, how it occurs. Colonized beehives, okay, they're taken out, they're seen and prepared and left for some time to for that honeybees to come and remain there. Harvesting of ripe honey. Bees, kits, and smoker come to these hives and produce honey. Then honey is extracted. Honey press, honey extraction occurs by so many techniques. That is honey press, centrifuge, or gravity methods. Then it undergoes packaging and sales. Apiculture. More modern methods of apiculture. Wait. Modern method of apiculture. Typical movable hive. queen excluder, honey extractor, uncapping knife, other equipments. Now let's see how. Typical movable hive. In this, size and number of frames are variable according to need. The perforation size of zinc sheets, like see in these big boxes, hives are kept and they have a like net-like structure form, and the perforation size is 0.37, but the thorax of queen is 0.43 to 0.45. So queen cannot pass through the pore. The worker and the drone pass and they produce honey. Okay. Queen excluder. Queen excluder also majorly they prevent the queen to enter into these hives and the disturb the production. Consist of wire gauze, extrans, guards, and drone traps. Like see, you can see there's a mesh-like structure form so that the queen worker can pass through it, but the queen cannot. Okay. Honey extractor. This is somewhat similar to the mixer you use in the house. Like it works on the principle of centrifugal force. By centrifugation, pure honey is thrown out this way, right? And without any damage to the comb. Okay. This is the basic and the most seen or followed method, uncapping knife. This knife is heated, and because the honey filled combs are sealed by wax, it is removed by heated uncapping knife. This knife is heated and remove of the seal of wax over the honey. Okay. Now, economic importance of honey, food value, medicinal value, other uses. It is used in the formation of cakes, breads, etc. Medicine value, used as laxative, antiseptic, sedative, used in Ayurvedic and medicinal systems, acts as curative of ulcers on tongue and alimentary canal. Typhoid germs killed by it. Other uses are it can be used as preservative in brewing industry, poultry, fishing industries. It is used to stimulate growth of plants, bacterial culture, and insectide. I hope this topic is clear to you. If you understood the topic, then please like, share, and subscribe.